Hey, good evening, YouTube. It is I, Pouch Rat Nerd Nerd. Whole time for November. Yeah. So today, there's some figures. There should be some books, some comics and whatnot. So, and also some. I just want to throw it in there because it's kind of, you know, let's start off with that just to get it rocking. I got one of these things. What is this? You guys have a hockey puck there? No, it's a case for my IMs. Yeah, because the ones I had did come with a sort of pouch thing, but it wasn't the most sturdy thing in the world. Not that it wasn't good, but like, hey, it's a pack-in thing, so I don't expect as much from it. But this is a hard case, so it's just sort of like this. There you go. Nothing too complicated. Not that because and then it's nothing to test. I swear that was not intentional, but yeah, got it tested too. Yeah. Okay. Anywho, then some you know I like Mythic Legions. They're kind of my favorite line probably ever. Or top 3 for sure. Beyond that, it gets a bit more sketchy, but yeah. Mythic Legions. I bought this one locally. So World Etherblade. This is connected to the well, it has the branding for the video game that's coming out hopefully soonish. And this was one of the options that you could use in the Kickstarter thing. For some reason, I chose to get the orcs instead. I was gonna get sort of both, but then stuff got cut, and I ended up going with the orcs because they looked sort of really cool. And stuff happened, and you gotta make your cuts. So yeah, deluxe elf builder. Is that what it's called? I don't remember. Yeah, deluxe male elf builder. Yeah. Spoiler, I also got the female one because I got an idea. If you're curious, there's the one just to get it covered. Yeah, it's very similar, just a sort of male buck instead of a female buck, and different heads and whatnot, but generally it's very similar. Yeah, cool. But again, the funny thing is, I'm not. You can ask anyone. Like, I'm not an elf guy. Like, I don't like. As far as sort of fantasy races go, I'm not really an elf guy. Never have been. I know they're really popular and whatnot, but I don't care. Give me dwarves all day. So hey, we're tangent over. Next, I got Gears 5. I should have gotten this ages ago. I'm not sure why I didn't. But I think that initially, because I was still playing 4 for fun, and I sort of thought that I was pretty far off actually beating it, and then I actually was on the last boss, and then I took it and I was like, oh, okay, sure. And I would imagine that most of the community is on the latest game anyway, if I want to play online a lot. So go figure. Yeah, Gears 5. Yeah. I actually like funny because obviously as a sort of Xbox sort of first party franchise, Gears is kind of a big deal. Sort of next to sort of Halo and Forza, but yeah, as sort of shooters, which even at that are not my favorite genre by any means. Give me a sword or bow any day over a gun, but if you're looking shooters, yeah, Gears over Halo. Third person over first person. That's a broad general rule for me in general. For actually, to be honest with you, yeah, can't stand first person. It just bothers me way too much. So yeah. Standard version, nothing too complicated. I would be. Sounds like it's just a disc, not like So it's why do you even bother getting physical? Because I want it. So yeah. More figures. DC Multiverse Raid Tornado. Got this from Amazon actually. And this little character was just cursed for me. It feels like because I had him on pre-order one place, And then there was like, we actually won't get him in stock ever, so sorry, bro. Well, okay, shit. I'm just gonna get him on this UK site, so Forbidden Planet, and there was also like our whole shipping system changed recently, so shipping to you is gonna be a problem. So yeah, everything, all tons. I think this sold out from Big Bad obviously a while ago, so that was also not an option. Yeah, maybe McFarlane should think about maybe upping those new volumes a bit, because a lot of those like more sort of classic, very specific comic book versions, they sell out instantly, which is obviously is good for them, but bad for me. So it's, you know, it's the whole thing. But yeah, Amazon had them. Glad about it. Very classic looking red tornado. Yeah. So yeah, some killer art, and with the card, I think, right? Yeah, card. It's in there, which I do take care of because yeah, I keep them card. I keep them in a binder. Like I'm 7 years old collecting Pokemon cards. Anywho, that's that. Next one. Actually got locally. Ragman. From the collector edition. Whatever that means. Like I'm still sort of trashing my head about sort of what the collector edition means, effectively. If it means just a stand and different packaging, sort of, kind of. I think it's slightly wider, is it? Yeah, a bit, but like, just for the stand, really? Like, because, you know, some characters that means you get more accessories, which I can totally dig, you know, more hands, or maybe more sort of power effects, or whatever, maybe a weapon or two. The card is also always nice. I will always be thankful for the cards, because I like them. But the stand is wasted plastic. This could be different hands. I don't know if you're taking piece count and all that. Just give me more hands, or maybe a head or something. Yeah, that's that. Ragman, famous for me that one episode I watched on Arrow, and then I have to go back and actually do some research on him and see who he was. So yeah, cool. But yeah, deep cuts. So I am very thankful for Todd actually bothering with those. Because like, hence the low numbers too. Because this is again low demand. I bet there can be 5 people that really want them. But yeah, basically it. Cloth capes. I am very thankful. I'm also very thankful. This is a very thankful episode. I've noticed. But basically, being that Todd now is really starting to experiment with soft goods. Because plastic capes needs to go the fuck away, please. They're terrible. So yeah, Red Tornado obviously has a plastic cape. It's gonna have this pose forever. I can't move it. So yeah, cool. Very happy, very happy indeed. And the next one, another locally bought DC Multiverse figures. That being Agent Liberty. Again, I had no fucking clue who this is. Is this Space Ghost? I know it is not Space Ghost. But yeah, again, like, on some level, I feel like I have to support the deep cuts, because if they're not like absurdly hard to get a hold of, and like I said, this was not. This was on pre-order, like, locally. So I was happy with that. And sort of as a headcanon, like, oh, this could be it for this. If they do some new gods eventually, they can totally do them. Very good body for that, I think. The jetpack and I think you know who I'm talking about. But yeah, good. Yeah, this comes with just the figure, the jetpack obviously, but you know, some thrusters there, card stand, and that thing. Is that just a clip-on for the shield? Maybe. I don't know. Anywho, that's basically that. That should be part 1 at least. So take it away, future me. Okay, let's move on. So yeah, obviously I got volume 3 of Conan the Barbarian. Yeah, huge fan already. Like, it's why wouldn't I? Like, I've actually been a huge fan of this line so far. I think Volume 3 wraps up sort of this sort of year's sort of main story. Obviously there are more, but like it's kind of a different thing. But yeah, if you haven't read Conan yet, the Titan Comics of Conan, you should, because it's kind of cool. Yeah, huge fan, huge fan. But this, so written by Jim Zub. Jim Zub is apparently gonna keep on for the foreseeable future. That's really good. So at least it's gonna have some of the same sort of feel or just the flavor of it, I guess. So that's very happy. That's very cool. But yeah, if you haven't, get it. Yeah, Titan Comics output has been pretty amazing, in my opinion. So I'm very happy. Next, let's do this. Shall we? I actually got the One Piece Luffy from Figure Arts. I actually got this locally. So it seems like the Straw Hats are about to be complete, or at least closer than we have been in a while. So that's admirable, at least, right? Because obviously I have Nami now, and Luffy. I think Zoro is up for pre-order, and I think they have shown off Sanji and Usopp. So I mean, man, if we can just get Robin, we are gonna get so close. Hang on a minute, I gotta fix something. But yeah, fun enough, because I actually do still own the original. Because obviously, like, if you didn't know, Tamashi did give One Piece another try a few years ago now, and with, let's just say, with mixed results. So this seems objectively better, and funnily enough, they seem to have doing better with the pre-time skip characters, period. Because some of the earlier ones seem to be a bit sort of so-so, like the most current version of Luffy, just the QC and the stuff like that. It just seems very just head scratchy. So, but yeah, it's not exactly laced with accessories, but a couple of faces. What is it? Some sort of meat thing. Yeah, this is mostly these are stickers, because this is already European distribution thing. So kind of fun. Hail, whatever. But yeah, they are of course also selling this sort of effect piece set that if you wanna put them in more sort of gum sort of poses. Will I get that? I don't know. Haven't thought about it a whole lot. So there you go. But yeah, Monkey D. Luffy. I mean, as a side note, like, Figure Arts just seems to be wanting everyone's money at the moment. Like, I don't know what is going on. It feels like I think I've said this sort of some. I won't go as far as to call it a theory, but just sort of like, well, maybe is that they don't have that many Dragon Ball characters left to do, and that's sort of been sort of their current sort of like staple. Like, they will all be Dragon Ball stuff, but they're kind of running out of characters, and now they are down to sort of like less and less tiered. So obviously sales might affect that, and so now they're getting into One Piece again. They're getting into Demon Slayer. They're putting out My Hero Academia. I swear to God, like, I saw a Lord of the Rings figure the other day. It's insane. The whole thing. They want everyone's money. It's ridiculous. But hey, if we get better products out of it, who might complain? So yeah, Figure Arts. Let's see, next one. Let's keep the rolling on figures. I'm gonna do all in one take, because they're kind of all the same. Oh, almost hit my phone there. That's not good. And of course, so yeah, basically the full wave of the new Simpsons line from Jax. And from what I can see, from what I've seen and heard, they seem to be pretty good. Like they almost seems like a modern sort of version of the World of Springfield from way back. And if they go anywhere near that deep, I think we're gonna be happy. Like, actually, the first wave was basically all new characters. There were no doubles. However, because the way Jacks do things, I can almost guarantee you there are gonna be a Homer or a Bart in probably like every wave, most likely. Most similar like to the Sonic line and Mario. So, but hopefully we'll get stuff like I want like comic book guy. I want Bumblebee Man. You know. I want a Pooh. Yeah. So. But yeah. Pretty cool. Willie used to be my favorite character actually for the longest time. Willie. Yeah, that's pretty cool. The sort of was it like 5 or 6 inches tall. So there is a sort of 2.5 inch line as well. So again, like they're doing with the Sonic stuff, and so it's to. Yeah, I think this is just a good size, so I'm not gonna complain too much. But yeah, you know, nice packaging, so nice big window box, so you can sort of you see the figure very clearly. I guess they didn't get the memo of the let's reduce packaging or plastic, but but yeah. Let's see if we can just adjust this a tad. For the first time in years, probably, I've actually bought a Marvel Legend. That being Kazar. This, I mean, obviously, I have no actual interest or knowledge, rather, about the setting that he's from. To me, this is like, because I was generally like, if you know me at all, I like my barbarian guys. They're cool. So, just having another barbarian-looking guy just makes sense to me. Alright, this could be like Fire and Ice, the character from Fire and Ice. Wasn't Fire? No, Fire and Ice. Yeah. Yeah, obviously, have a completely naked Buck. So there's gonna be some limitation to that here and there. But I mean, overall, it seems like a pretty good figure, so I'm not gonna complain too much. Do I see trigger fingers for a character that doesn't have guns? Huh? No, okay. That's we only criticize when Todd does that. That's the rules. Of course. The pet there looks actually pretty cool, but like I don't want that guy. Don't want that guy. Don't get that guy. Don't want her. Don't want her. What even is that? So, what do? I do wonder though, because if they're gonna do his girlfriend, are they gonna pack her single or maybe with? Cause like I know Hasbro's game, man. Like they're gonna single pack this fucking cat at some point, and I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, I paid way too much for just the individual pieces. Fuck. So I hope that's gonna be something. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, cool. But in general, this could be Conan's little brother or something. That's pretty cool to me. Yeah, and Hasbro being back to placket having window box. Yeah, that's neat. I don't get these too much anymore either, but you know I have them. I Star Wars Black Series from Kiadi Mundi. I've said so many times that I want more sort of non-human Jedi or Force users really. So I'm really happy because like we get like tons of Raiders and tons of Lukes and tons of Obi-Wans and whatnot. Maybe a few Yodas at best. But like yeah, like I bought like Kit Fisto like ages ago. The figure isn't that great, frankly. And it's kind of bare bones, but so is this, honestly. So this is actually disgusting. I'm not even gonna be subtle about it. This is absolutely disgusting. But yeah, figure and one accessory, lol. But yeah, and yeah, so and Plo Koon and the Luminara and Shakti on pre-order. I've been begging for those for like literally years, so that's awesome. I love that. I'm very, very happy actually. But yeah, I know I'm complaining a lot, but that's just how it is. Look at those massive hinges for the arms though. Like, this is why, because like Hasbro just doesn't want to do double joints on Star Wars figures anymore. So single jointed knees and single jointed elbows. They go pretty deep though, but look at what you have to give up from that. Look at the size of that hinge. Like, it's ridiculous, man. Just like this thing here. One massive hinge. I know that licensing fee is disgusting, but god damn. So yeah, that's that. Do we have... yeah, that's why I want more. Ideally, I want the entire Jedi Council if they could. So that's basically that. Next, for some manga and some light novels. Yes, I am still collecting the Berserk Deluxe Edition line. So I've been for whatever reason I haven't picked up any recently. So this is still sort of volume 2. I at least want to cover what I had in manga form, right? Also the paperback versions, whatever. And this is getting me closer. So yeah, like if you haven't gotten into this with it, yeah, full sort of hardcover manga, Berserk. Dark Horse is also doing Hellsing in this format, so that's kind of cool. If you want to own like a more sort of premium looking version of maybe a series that you really like, go for it. Yeah, it's still in plastic because I haven't opened it because I want to record this video. I kind of want to get this out of the way. I got stuff to do, man. So yeah, yeah. Berserk. Unfortunately, you probably won't see any more of that. Now, at the end, I'm gonna just throw them all in because they're kind of, yeah, the same thing. That being Log Horizon. I am in the process of trying to at least complete the light novel series of Log Horizon. At least whatever's out right now. As it seems like the series as a whole is kind of in limbo, which is unfortunate. But even though like even the creators have written more content, I guess there just isn't enough for a full sort of volume. And for an anime on top of that, like I don't know. I don't think Log Horizon actually ever sort of found its footing. For some reason, like even though because it's in the eyes of many, I think it's sort of just a but why won't you just watch Sword Art Online? And I say because Log Horizon is better. I will state that, and I will die on that hill. It is better. It is better. So no other. Well, this recently no other series has sold to me the idea of hey, we're trapped in an MMO quite like Log Horizon. So I'm very happy. Now, if Sony actually goes through and buys Kadokawa, they probably will officially just exit. Because it's like, yeah, no one is... It used to be kind of limbo, but now they're going to just push it over the edge because Sony are a bunch of dicks. So, yeah. And no one will ever question that monopoly, but, hey. It's never fair, is it? But yeah. Essentially, that is it. This should conclude my haul for November. If you liked this video, cool. If you didn't, I'm not gonna hold it against you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Peace. So, catch-up time. I'm gonna put this in there somewhere. You'll see. But basically, like, you saw me opening. Oh, you saw me getting some mythic legions in the hall, and yeah, those were sort of a miscellaneous set of sort of elf legion builders. I think they're what they call it, and sort of this is what I chose to combine. This is sort of the combination there. I sort of make sort of two sort of standard so elf characters, and yeah, like this is basically it. I chose the round shield, chose the single. Yeah, I think the small, bigger or the longer of so the swords there, right? So yeah, and that's basically it. Shows those shoulders. Shows obviously the normal head there. Yeah, didn't choose to use the green one or the one with the antlers and whatnot. So the chick though, I think I did a bit more because I had to change like literally the torso. And I mean, obviously the line is made for customization. That's kind of half the point. But outside of heads, hands, that kind of stuff, it gets a bit at least a bit dicey to me. At least I'm not too comfortable with it. So yeah, I have to heat the torso up. Well, not this one. I have to and then pop the arms off, and they're in there, man. Like they were really in there. So yeah, heat the torso, heat the arms off just to be safe, and they'll come right out. Obviously, the head is the head is generally massive sort of ball peg is very easy, but those are like very small, and I'm terrified that I might snap them, and then I'll be SOL if you will. But yeah, that's the basic idea, right? I sort of made it. At least the idea was sort of to make almost the sort of head canon. Obviously, these aren't actual characters in in mythos. These are just generic elf. They can be officers and whatnot. But yeah, to me, they're almost like almost as equivalent to Eladon and Elrohir from Lord of the Rings. But instead of being two guys, there is a boy and a girl, and yeah, sort of like the kids of one of the elven commanders, being sent out to do the hardest of quests. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Cool, yeah. That's it. Back to your regular schedule programming.